What is up, guys? COD Gameplay here. In today's video, you guys are watching the first episode of Choose My Class. And Choose My Class is a new series that I've started. And what it is, you guys choose my class that I play with, and the top rated comments with the class will be chosen for the next episode. And as you guys can see on the right hand side of the video, you guys will be featured in it with your name. And this is a Machinima Respawn series as well, so you guys are watching this on Machinima. Be sure to come to my channel where you guys can see these episodes 1 week early and all that great stuff. So starting off with it, I'm using MP7 with the primary gunfighter wildcard, and I'm using a stock, I'm using range or the long barrel, and then I'm using, the last thing that I'm using is the extended mags. And so put together, it makes a pretty beast gun. I have to say, I like having stock because I'm able to catch enemies off guard a lot. When I'm strafing left or right, it's like Stalker from Modern Warfare 3. If you have played that game, most of you guys probably have. And Stalker from MW3 is a huge improvement. What it does is it really catches the enemy off guard, and because you can predict your own strafe, it really makes your strafe hard for the enemy to counter. Another thing, I'm not using Ghost right now, but if you have that on, stock on, while using Ghost at the exact same time, you can strafe left and right while aiming down sights. All you do is you move like left like a foot, right a foot, left a foot, right a foot, and you will never be on the radar. Because what the thing about Ghost is, with Ghost, you are actually on the radar when you are not moving, and so, or when you are walking. And so when you're aimed down sight in a regular gun with no stock, you're going to be walking, and that walking speed will put you on the radar. So you have to be hip fire, right? But if you have stock, your walking speed while aiming down sights is the exact same as walking forward at full speed. And so you will never be on the radar. If you can play that correctly, it will help you tremendously. Trust me, I love using Ghost in this game with the stock, as you can just outplay anyone and catch them off guard, because the way I play the game, I like to rush. I really do. I don't like sitting back. I don't like camping. So I really like to use the SMGs the most. And I just like getting up in the enemy faces. And so because of that, I like riding Ghost with the stock, and it will help me get in the best situation possible. Another thing which could have been useful is the laser sight on this gun, but I think it's a little bit of a waste of attachment when you could use it on stock, you could use it on extended mags, or you could use it on the range booster of long barrel. And so I think those are the top 3 you're going for. And if you want to be better at the game, I suggest getting used to the iron sights. I know it might be difficult for some people, but getting used to the iron sights is tremendously helpful. Trust me, because when you don't have to put a reticle on it, you don't have to put a red dot, you don't need to put a hybrid, a target finder, it will help you out because you can put that towards something else. Once you get used to the regular iron sights of the gun, let's just say an MP7 is pretty easy. I think the PDW is really easy with the iron sights. The Scorpion is alright if you burst fire at a long distance. If you just hold it down, you will not be able to see where you're shooting, and that can be a trouble. Look at this death, I got caught in a corner, reloading. Oh, that hurts. A lot of my deaths in this game are just unlucky deaths that you can't prevent. And you know what, you can't get frustrated over that, you just have to keep on carrying on. And because if you do get frustrated, trust me, you will do a lot worse. Frustration only makes me do worse in the game. So I always try to stay calm, collected, and I seem to always do my best when I do that. And so, one tip when going about this map, I like to kind of stick around the outside edges. And you never see me on the B-Dom flag spot. It's way too hectic, and chances are the line of sights are going to kill you very easily. So I like to always stay around the outside edges, and you notice how I use my UAV so often. I'm constantly looking up at the top left of my screen to check, oh, where are my teammates and where are the enemies? A lot of people, when they play the game, they only look where the enemies are, and that you can't do. You need to look at exactly where your team is as well, because what happens, if you know where your team is, you're going to know where the enemy is. Why? Because your enemy is not going to be spawning where your team is. And so if your enemy is not spawning where your team is, what happens? They're spawning at the other side of the map. So what I do is I don't stick with my teammates. A lot of people say stick with your teammates, but once you start to get to know the map and know how to walk around the map in a specific fashion that you can kill enemies one by one, or maybe two on one while using cover, you can start like never sticking with your teammates. You notice for big games, if you watch Fearcrads, you watch XJaws, Sarcasm, Insomolus, no one sticks with their team. And look at that. Oh, that hurts. I was jumping up. Would have been I think it would have been 36-3, but it didn't happen. It was close, 36-4. I still think that's pretty good for TDM. I played like 4 matches before this to get warmed up, and this is like my 5th match, so it wasn't too bad, I think. So if you guys, please do leave a like on this episode if you guys want to see more, and also comment what you want to see my next week's class to be. What do you guys want to see me play with? I could play with a SVD. Want to make it really easy, make a beast class with a high score. You want to make it really hard and difficult for me? Up to you. Anyways, you guys choose what I do. Choose my class, episode 1. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Peace.